Hi, this is West Branch Cemetery in the town of Lee, Oneida County, New York, and I'd like to take you on a little tour. In the center of the film right now is the grave of Richard Crego, who died in 1831. He's my great-grandfather, and around him are buried a lot of other early Cregos of his Vermont branch. Behind him is the grave of his brother, Paul Shoreham Crego, his daughter, Sally Sampson, and his brother-in-law, David Terry, who married Richard's sister, Margaret Crego. Margaret Crego later married Salmon Bates and ran a tavern in Ava. Also here, we go down the line. These stones are broken, but there's a Sarah Crego, wife of Paul. Years ago, even when we visited this during our family reunion, these stones were intact. This other one here is Caroline Bates, a daughter of Margaret Crego and Salmon Bates. And finally, I'll clean the brush away from it. This is Polly Blood. Again, Polly Crego Blood. She was married first to Hoyt, Samuel Hoyt, and then to Nathaniel Blood. And finally, we have the grave of Orrin Crego, son of Ariel J. and Emmeline Crego. There are probably other brothers buried here. We know from her death certificate that Sophia Crego, a daughter of Robert Crego, again a brother of Richard and Paul, is buried here. So if the daughter Sophia is buried here, she has no stone, but we have the death certificate that says so. There's a great likelihood that her father Robert is buried here. And there's another brother, William Crego, who lived in Ava, which is just a couple hundred yards to the north. And one of his grandson's wives, Catherine Lyman, is buried here, not too far, probably like 10, 12 yards from Richard's grave. So chances are the William Crego family is buried here as well. The other graves that some of you may be interested in are Salmon Bates is across the way here, and we have no way of knowing whether Margaret Crego is buried with her first husband, David Terry, over there, or with her second husband, Salmon Bates. So I'll go over here and show the grave of Salmon Bates. Here's the grave of Salmon, and here's the grave of John Terry Bates, one of the sons of Margaret Crego and Salmon. Here's a wide angle of the cemetery. It's quite well maintained, even though it's a hike up here to actually get to it. So I thank you for listening, and if you have any more questions, visit www.cregofamily.com. Thank you.